Ladies and gentlemen of the House, over the past several months in Washington, D.C., there have been quite a few discussions among members of Congress, among members of the judiciary, among appointees, about how they can engage in the buying and selling of stocks, given the information that they have, given the insight that they have that might be non-public information. And a lot of attention has come from the public on these because the people of the United States and the people of Illinois expect that their elected officials will be engaged in the best interest of the public and not their own personal financial gain. And they rightfully expect that. And we as elected officials should do everything we can to make sure that we're cultivating that public trust, that we're earning that public trust, and that we are showing, leading by example, to embrace transparency and accountability every opportunity we have. That conversation has been ongoing in Washington, D.C. Over in Illinois, over the last several years, we've been having conversations as well about statements of economic interest, about what we can do to show, to be transparent to the people that we're elected to serve, that we have their best interest in mind. Again, today we see another investigation by the Better Government Association showing that there are some real holes, some real problems in the statements of economic interest that get filed and around what involvement, what knowledge, and what insight elected officials in Illinois have over their own financial holdings. I just rise today to call attention to a bill that I recently filed, House Bill 5700, which would strengthen those economic interest disclosures and really look at individuals in the executive branch and over departments, over state departments. These are some of the very folks who are able to sign contracts to enter the state into financial obligations. And they can do so at any point throughout the year, and that's part of their job. My bill would require statements of economic interest to be filed quarterly by these folks. Today, there's a gap. We file statements of economic interest once a year. Over the course of that year, you could buy and sell a stock, and if you don't hold it on the day of the statement of economic interest, it never has to be reported. We don't need to look very far to see that the market can move dramatically in a very short period of time. And so I think we should ask ourselves in this chamber, what can we do to show the public that we're taking this very seriously? What can we do to add ethics requirements and add transparency to this process? And what can we do to avoid there being another investigation, another report just for years and years to come? So folks, I urge you to look at House Bill 5700 and consider joining on as a co-sponsor to that bill as a way to show the people of Illinois that we're serious about economic interest disclosures, that we're serious about ethics in public office, and that we're serious about making sure that these perceived conflicts don't continue. Thank you.